So this is the public plate procurement learning journey. It's being delivered and facilitated by us For the Region. We're a not-for-profit community interest company based in Swansea, working across the whole system to try and create change. And the food system is really one of our key impact areas. So we're really excited to have been awarded this little piece of work through the Public Services Boards of Swansea and Neath Talbot. So delighted to be collaborating with partners in both counties to pull together a community of practice from across public bodies and public organisations in Swansea and Neath Talbot to explore the barriers and the opportunities relating to getting more locally sourced, locally grown, locally produced food onto the public plate. So that means schools, health boards, councils, and anywhere else where we have those levers in procurement to get more public, more locally sourced food on the public plate. And I think it's one of those things that we are all probably fairly like-minded. You know, we would love to see more locally produced food on the public plate, but there are undoubtedly barriers that we need to unpick, and there are challenges and learning that we all need to absorb in order to enable more of it. And of course, it almost goes without saying that the reasons for this are multidimensional. There's big environmental and decarbonisation imperatives around relocalising our food supply chain. And of course, if we're seeking to build a wellbeing economy, a foundational economy, it's all about strengthening local supply chains and sourcing more of our needs from within our own areas. And there's a great economic impact as well around supporting small food producers and food businesses to grow. And the public sector can, of course, be a really great customer to support small producers and smaller growers in our region. So we would just love to enable the strengthening of that supply chain. And over the next few weeks, through this learning journey, we'll hear from inspiring examples and pilot projects that have already happened across Wales and beyond. We'll be hearing from social farms and gardens who've written a report about public procurement of food and have a lot of insight to share and some examples to share that hopefully we can all learn from. And we'll be really keen that this is a learning journey. We're a cohort and it will be interactive.
It really is a pestle problem. It's all of it. There's political, economic, it's social, there's technology issues in there, there's legal issues in there. Not as big as some people think, mind, not as big as some people think, the legal issues. And also the environmental issues as well. So it really is a full spectrum of things to consider to be able to take this forward. There's nothing in the regulations that preclude you from shortening your supply chains on food. I've said that many times, and we can say that across anything that we buy in Wales. It's just the way you do it.
And the first challenge over the last couple of weeks and probably the next couple of weeks is onboarding the right people from within all of those public organisations. Zoe has been working hard at short notice to pin down the key people within public bodies across Swansea and Neath Talbot.
As well, the importance of bringing different people from the organisations together for this conversation, you know, like Laura's from sustainability. We're hoping to encourage catering and procurement, all the whole system, because from what we found and the pilot project that we ran, sometimes organisations don't talk to each other. You know, Laura's on a sustainability journey and really keen to get the catering team on board with what her aspirations are around local food sourcing. And that was the challenge when we did our pilot project, was the catering team were a little bit like, well, oh God, you're going to mess up our procurement processes by doing this sort of thing. But by highlighting that actually, you know, you have declared a climate emergency and you are supposed to be looking at shortening your supply chains. It's like, oh yeah, of course. Okay, right, let's give it a go. And that's the sort of thing that we have to do. And then, you know, hopefully this project will bring those different departments and different organisations together to realise that we are on the same journey and all striving for the same things.
So this period of time between now and the end of March is an opportunity for us to learn, to understand, to figure out the opportunities and the barriers, and prioritise next actions and see where the biggest opportunities and levers for change might be. And hopefully that will be work that the public services boards and others will want to take forward in 2024. So it will be an evolving collaborative journey.